I fell in with this group, this theatre company in Cork, and you know, we lived on Guinness and packets of crisps, and you know, we're effectively on the dole, but we were making work in a tiny, tiny little theatre, and I became the designated writer. I met Tilman Rapka, who became my sort of on-off dramaturg. This sort of 6'9", you know, German guy, you know, like about this skinny, you know, with this huge brain. It was a commission with Tilman, and he ended up working in Oberhausen in the Ruhr Valley, and this area was doing, they wanted to do the Odyssey, and Oberhausen was twinned with 4 other cities, smaller cities in the area, so the whole area was this area of culture, European area of culture. So the 5 cities sort of got together and they said, well, let's, you know, ask 5 playwrights to take on the Odyssey. Straight away, I went over to Tilman and we had like a day in a pub where he drank and I talked, and basically I sort of trashed out, sort of like belted out the play, the strains of the play with him, the smells of it, the notion of men 11 o'clock in the morning in Speedos at the bottom of the swimming pool, drinking cocktails, awaiting their death. But I knew that primarily the guys were going to sort of, it was going to be about their relationships, and Penelope just seemed like such a delicate sort of lady name to call what was sort of effectively some men in Speedos slopping around at like sort of dead fish at the bottom of the swimming pool. It seemed, you know, the opposite to all of that. But in sort of afterwards, I sort of felt as if, and I can sort of see that it's, you know, all her love and sort of longing for her husband, everything is sort of being discussed. Love is sort of like all being churned up in the air, and all this sort of business by these 4 voices. You can't undo, you know, like, you know, the men that they really, really are. They're striving for something sort of else, and something sort of, you know, something like a piece of beauty. But they still are these physical sort of animals. I mean, they're sloppy animals, lazy, ignorant, retarded, sort of, you know, like blah. But yet, they're sort of, they want to be better than that. I think I've got huge problems with the fact that I'm not as good as what I should be in terms of being a human being. And so I'm looking at it and I'm going, oh yeah, actually, that's what the piece sort of seems to be about. It seems to be about, like, the hero's journey within it is actually these guys trying to undo their fucked up lives in some sort of way, you know, try to clean up everything that they've sort of left behind.